Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu, leader of Africa's largest democracy, received a hero's welcome and a very warm reception from the torchbearer of South America, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, at the Palácio do Planalto in Brasilia. This two-day state visit represents an expansion of Nigeria's international engagement beyond its traditional allies. A massive statement from President Bola Tinubu, multilateral diplomacy is the new cornerstone of Nigeria's global engagement. Both countries reaffirmed their commitment to free trade despite rising protectionism and nationalism. Both governments signed 5 cooperation agreements. Nigeria and Brazil sealed a historic Bilateral Air Service Agreement that establishes direct air connectivity between the two nations, a move expected to drive economic growth, expand trade, and strengthen global partnerships. President Tinubu, who witnessed the signing ceremony, led a high-powered delegation that included the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Olawale Edun, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Ojukwu, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, and Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari. Other areas of agreement include technology transfer, food security, manufacturing, renewable energy, and agriculture. President Tinubu assured Brazilian investors that Nigeria's ongoing economic reforms are delivering tangible results, reaffirming the nation's readiness to strengthen partnerships.
We've allowed some problems, inactivities in the past to deter worries, a progress and a promise. But today we say that is the end of that. I think this is my third visit through the prompting, invitation, and the love of Luiz Lula, the president. One, on the partnership of G20. Second, on the climate change and BRICS. And today, an official, a very rousing, emotionally leading and fact-based discussions. Because I got there this morning. I want to thank you, President Lula. An asset in the grant that is not yielding a commercial activities and a value to the populace is a dead asset. We don't want that. We want it to be active, promising, and rewarding. We have the largest deposit of gas. I don't see why Petrobras will not be back in Nigeria as soon as possible. And I appreciate Luiz promising that will be done as soon as possible.
His host and Brazilian President Lula da Silva highlighted the importance of collaboration between the two nations.
At a time when protectionism and nationalism are resurging, Nigeria and Brazil reaffirms their commitment to free trade and productive integration. We remain dedicated to building a world of peace, free from hegemonic impositions. There are numerous opportunities for synergy between the two largest countries with predominantly black populations in the world, in agriculture and livestock, oil and gas, fertilizer, aircraft, and machineries.
Brazil is currently Nigeria's 49th largest export destination, with trade totaling nearly $2.1 billion in 2024. Brazil exported almost $1 billion to Nigeria, primarily sugar, and jams, while Nigeria on its turn exported $1.1 billion worth of fertilizers. The visit underscores the commitment of both nations to build a future of shared prosperity and global relevance.